the first thing I want you to get is the basic principles of Tai Chi Chih, which is very similar to what you would find in any of these forms of work, which is that there's an effortlessness to it, which is very essential to this. And you're going to find that the places where you are habitually and unconsciously using effort in your life, you'll feel them up against these movements. And so there will be places where you're going to be doing movements, like for example, if I go into the second one, birds, flaps, and swings, you may find initially that you're doing all kinds of like big and effortful movements when the movement itself is like so simple and minimalist. The second principle of it, which is a really important balance to this, is that there's also a really important piece of engagement. And in my work as a somatically oriented practitioner, teaching people about body awareness in the other parts of my life, that I really know how important it is that to be really in the movement that you're doing, you have to be sensorily present. And so I'm going to keep reminding you of the pieces of that, like for example, how you really know that your foot is moving across the floor, how you can feel how the movement wants to move through your body and just being present to the sensations of that. And even down to a really important piece, which is this sense that comes in these kind of movements of how as we move through a movement, your hands aren't just floating in air, but there's actually a sense of engagement that if you could imagine, for example, that we are all sitting at the bottom of a great ocean of air, which of course has its own pressure. We just get used to not feeling it. But there is that gentle, molecular, energetic beingness that we're moving through. And the more you start to get a feel of how you're engaging with that, the more you'll have a sense of the whole body engagement, right from your feet up through your hands and of course through the center of yourself. So those are some basic principles, just like that softness and continuity, that coming from the center, and especially from this place of the Dan Chen, just between your belly button and the top of your pelvis, and to just really start to explore the movement through those ways of experiencing it.